So I'm going to take this deli paper that I made and I'm going to use it as a background on my documented life journal. So let's see how big this needs to be. I'm going to just use a little bit of that medium. To glue it down. Okay, and before I glue on top, I'm really liking this piece too, so maybe I'll do this one too. Now I need to put some glue on top of this, but before I do that, save myself a little trouble here. Part of the challenge for week 4 in the documented life was to write a secret message to yourself. And so I've just scribbled some journaling on this piece of deli paper. I used a Scarlet Lime pen. I'm not really sure what the actual brand is, but you can buy it in the Scarlet Lime shop that's run by Christy Tomlinson. And I use that to write on the deli paper. And then I've cut it out, and I'm going to put this on here too. And since I need to cover it with gel matte medium, I might as well just do that all in one swoop. So remember I said that when you use the deli paper, it's just going to disappear. The deli paper itself will disappear, and you should be able to see the background. So let's try and see if this works. Just hang it here. Probably should use something. Where's my credit card? Smooth out wrinkles if I can. And now I'm going to put some matte medium along the top to glue it in really well. That pen that I used was water fast, permanent, so it's not smearing. Okay, so let's let this dry. Okay, that's pretty dry for the taste, to the touch, to the taste. It must be hungry. Okay, now the idea was this was supposed to be a secret message, and obviously that's not terribly a secret, but I do want to leave a couple of words visible before I do anything else. So I'm just going to take that same pen again, and I am going to just outline the words create, let's see, create and artist. I'm just doing this so that when I put some paint on top of this, I try to leave those words out. So the idea of doing a secret message is that you can write anything you want and you just cover it up. Nobody can see it. Nobody knows it's there but you, and that's the most important thing. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Now let's see what else I'm going to do this page. I'm going to try to do a little flower over this page. You know what? See if this works. Remember, I've got these tip tops or top tips or whatever these are called on this bottle. This is that light ivory white color paint that I use. Let's see if I can actually do some drawing with this. See what happens if I try to make flower shape. Paint's coming out a little bit thick, so it's going to take a while to dry. Not really a flowery kind of girl. I don't know why I'm drawing flowers. Not very good flowers, I told you. And that's not going to show there, so let's do it over here. One, two, three, four, five. I always have to do things in odd numbers. I don't know why. Guess it just appeals to the eye more. Okay, and I think this flower is too gloppy, so where's that comb? How about some... What if we covered this up with a yellow wash? Let's just put some yellow down here. Very, very, very light yellow. And let's add a lot of white to it. Sorry, a lot of water. Just thinning the paint down, so hopefully I get a wash of color and not a yellow blob. See what happens if I just said I wanted to leave those words, and here I am not leaving those words. Oh well. I was going to take a baby wipe here. And blot over that. And we take another baby wipe. I'm not liking this big old smush right here, so let's see what happens if I take a baby wipe. Just blot up some of this. Well, this is just looking like a hot mess, but I have an idea. Remember I said, what if I try cutting some shapes out of deli paper? So why don't I try to do that? Okay, let's try this pen and see if it's going to write over here. Matte medium is still a little bit damp, so not exactly covering the way you might think. Starting to look a little bit like a flower, huh? Okay, I need to finish it off a little bit. Maybe I'm going to try some of this blue. With some white in it. Not sure what's on this paintbrush. Hopefully it wasn't glue. And let's just see if I can't mix up a really light blue. I need to finish this off. It's just feeling slightly unfinished to me, so just edge this a little bit. Okay, so I think I'm just going to find a dry spot here. Today is January 30th. And I'm done. Maybe just add a little wash in here. Blend that in a little bit. Blend this in.
Okay, now I'm done. I finished my week 4 page for my documented life project, and I'm ready for week 5. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.